There's a room in your home where you spend quiet moments every day, personal moments taking care of yourself. The bathroom, where you start each morning getting ready for the world, and where you come back each night to wash the day away. What if this space could do so much more than just work? By making thoughtful choices about materials, colors, textures, and small objects, we can turn this space into a real peaceful retreat. Inspired by traditional Japanese bath spaces, where nature and simplicity flow together, this place invites you to pause, breathe, and reconnect with yourself. There's something really freeing about having only what you actually need. Simplicity makes space, both physical and mental, for the important stuff to shine. In a bathroom, where we start and end our days, a clean space becomes that silent moment when your mind finally slows down. Start by removing, not adding. The first transformation happens when you take away what no longer serves you. Picture opening your bathroom cabinet right now. How many products do you actually use? Those bottles collecting dust, the extra towels that never leave their spot, the decorative objects that just gather dust. Keep only what's essential. When you remove the excess, every item that remains gains importance. A beautiful soap dish stands out when it's not competing with 10 other things on the counter. Organize with purpose. Use smart storage solutions, natural fiber baskets, floating shelves, drawers with dividers. Everything should have its place, and that place should be both beautiful and functional. The result? A space that breathes, where your mind can relax because it doesn't need to process unnecessary visual information. Natural materials have this ancestral memory. They reconnect us with something real and true. When we touch wood, stone, or natural fibers, our bodies just know it's right. Something that calms us down almost automatically. In a personal space like the bathroom, this connection hits even deeper. Wood that tells stories. Swap that plastic shelf for one made of bamboo or light wood. A teak stool beside the bathtub. A wooden soap dish you can feel the texture of under your fingers. These materials carry a living energy that completely transforms the atmosphere of the space. Stone that connects to the earth. A natural stone countertop, or even small decorative objects. Smooth stones you collected on a walk. An artisanal ceramic vase. These elements bring weight, solidity, a sense of permanence that soothes. Textures that invite touch. Cotton towels with waffle texture, natural fiber rugs, woven baskets. When you combine different natural textures, you create layers of visual interest without creating chaos. Embrace natural imperfections. That piece of wood with more pronounced grain, handmade ceramics with small irregularities, stones with unique textures. These natural characteristics express personality, not flaws. They're what make each material unique and authentic, standing apart from industrial uniformity. The colors we pick to live with directly affect how we feel. Bright colors can pump you up, but they can also wear you out when you're trying to chill. Neutral tones are like a visual hug, a background that lets your mind rest and your spirit reconnect with itself. Creamy whites, welcoming beiges, soft grays. These colors create the perfect background for your mind to rest. They naturally reflect light, making the space appear larger and more airy. Mixed textures unite colors. You can combine matte tiles with glossy surfaces, smooth wood with textured fabrics, but keep everything within the same family of neutral colors. Light as the protagonist. Neutral colors amplify any natural light that enters the space. And when you light candles or softer lights at night, these colors become even more welcoming. Nature almost never makes straight lines. Rivers wind around, mountains have gentle curves, stones get worn into smooth shapes. When we bring these flowing forms into our spaces, we create something that just looks and feels naturally beautiful and relaxing. It's like bringing nature's rhythm inside. Choose organic over geometric. Instead of that square, rigid sink, consider an oval one, a bathtub with gentle curves rather than aggressive straight lines. Round mirrors or regularly shaped ones that mimic stones polished by water. Layouts that breathe. Arrange your elements asymmetrically as nature would. A plant here, an object there, creating a visual balance that seems spontaneous but is carefully thought out. Furniture that flows. Floating shelves, suspended cabinets, elements that don't interrupt the visual flow from floor to ceiling. Light is everything in any space. It doesn't just help us see, it shapes how we feel, how we see ourselves and everything around us. Harsh light shows every flaw and makes us tense. Soft light wraps around us, makes us feel safe, asks us to just be present right now. Maximize natural light first. If you have a window, let it breathe. Light curtains or blinds that gently filter light, creating that diffused, welcoming atmosphere. Create layers of artificial light. A gentle overhead light, accent lights beside the mirror, maybe a pendant light over the bathtub, all with dimmer options so you can control the atmosphere according to the moment. Candles as ritual. Set aside special moments for using candles. It doesn't have to be every night, but when you want to transform your bath into a moment of true pause and reflection. Mirrors as amplifiers. A well-positioned mirror doesn't just reflect you. It doubles the natural light, makes the space seem larger, creates depth. Plants bring this amazing energy to any space. They clean the air we breathe, but they do way more than that. They remind us that we're part of something bigger and alive. In a bathroom, where we often feel cut off from the natural world, a plant becomes like a bridge, a gentle reminder that life flows through us and all around us. Choose plants that embrace humidity. The bathroom has unique characteristics: humidity, temperature variations, sometimes less natural light. That's why it's important to choose plants that thrive in these conditions, creating a harmonious cycle where the environment nurtures the plant and it, in turn, purifies and enriches the space. Pots that complement. Choose simple pots made from natural materials like unglazed ceramic or wood. The focus should be on the plant, not the container. Different heights, same effect. A larger plant on the floor, some smaller ones on shelves, maybe a hanging one in a corner, creating green layers that connect you with nature even in the most urban space. Details are where a space's real personality shows up. It's in picking the right metals, choosing one piece of art that speaks to you, deciding to keep something that has personal history. These little things are like punctuation marks. They seem small, but they totally set the tone and meaning of everything else. Art with purpose. A single piece of art that speaks to you. It could be a minimalist photograph, an abstract painting in neutral tones, or even a ceramic piece that functions as sculpture. Objects with history. Elements that carry personal meaning transform a beautiful space into a unique space. Change doesn't have to happen all at once. Actually, it's better when it happens slowly, so you can feel each change and how it affects your everyday life. Making your bathroom Japanese-inspired is about creating a calm, uncluttered space. Clean lines, simple materials, and a layout that makes everyday routines feel easier and more mindful. Start small. Get rid of 3 things you don't use anymore. Add a plant that brings life. Light a candle next time you take a bath and just watch how the light changes everything. Because the spaces we live in shape how we feel and how we connect with ourselves. And maybe, at the end of the day, that's the most important design of all. Designing a life that means something.